Very good morning, everyone. How are you all? Fine? You like this? All right. So today we have to revise chapter 1, matter and its composition. Okay. And in this chapter, we have to revise topic thermal expansion. Okay. Interconversion of state of matter and composition of matter, atom and molecules. All these things we have to revise today. All right. As I told to you all that read this chapter thoroughly, right? So I hope that you will have prepared it well so that if I ask question to you people, you will give the answers. All right. Okay. So thermal expansion. Still some people are joining. Great. All right. So thermal expansion, we are talking about the thermal expansion. So therm means what? Therm means heat. Okay. Thermal expansion. Okay. Therm means heat. Okay, if we give heat to any state of matter, whether it is solid, liquid, or gas, okay, they expand. So on being heated, solid, liquid, or gas expands. Okay, now my question is, why on being heated, the solid melts and convert into liquid? What is the reason? Why they expand on being heated? Why they expand? Why the solid expand? And the most important thing is this, that when we give heat to the solid, the expansion of a solid is very small or very less. Liquid is larger and the gas expand largest, right? Right? On being heated, solid, again I'm repeating this. Listen very carefully this line. On being heated, solid expand very less. Okay? Liquid larger and gas largest. That means gas expands very easily and maximum, right? Liquid expand more than solid, but less than gas. And solid expand very, very less in compared to these two states of matter, liquid and gases, right? Right? Solid ज़्यादा expand होता है? नहीं, solid बहुत कम expand होता है. लिक्विड सॉलिड से थोड़ा ज्यादा एक्सपेंड होता है, लेकिन गैस सबसे ज्यादा एक्सपेंड होता है हीट देने पर. What is the reason behind this, that why solid expand very less, liquid minimum but more than solid, and gases expand largest or maximum? What is the reason? Okay, so those who know, just raise your hand. Okay, Ishita. Yes, Ishita.
Ma'am, the substances which have the smallest intermolecular force of attraction of that substance, the expansion will be the largest.
Okay, very good. You are absolutely correct. Listen here, everyone. When we are talking about this expansion, so for the expansion, we are giving heat. Let's go in detail about this. As you all know, that if we give heat to the solid, liquid, or gas, okay, if we give heat to any state of matter, whether it is solid, liquid, or gas, the molecules of that particular matter absorbs energy. All you know very well that whenever we are giving heat to any state of matter, the molecules of that particular matter absorbs energy, heat energy, right? Remember that? And when we give, when we cool that particular state of matter, then the molecules will lose energy. Remember these two lines. When we give heat to any state of matter, whether it is solid, liquid, or gas, okay, जब हम कभी किसी भी state of matter को heat देंगे, then the molecules of that state of matter will absorb heat energy. तब वो absorb करेंगे, all right? And when we cool the any state of matter, whether it is solid, liquid, or gas, then the molecules of that particular state of matter will lose energy. So on cooling, molecules will lose energy. On heating, molecules will absorb energy. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. So when we're talking about the solid, so molecules of solids are very closely packed. They are tightly held together in this manner, right? Okay, so when we give heat to solid state, okay, the molecules will absorb energy. Okay, the molecules will absorb energy and they become excited and they break the force of attraction which is in between the molecules. All right, but here, remember this, the force of attraction in the solid state, this is solid. The force of attraction between the molecules in the solid state is very high in compared to liquid and the gases, right? The force of attraction between the molecules in the solid state is very high. So it needs lots of heat energy to break the force of attraction which is in between the molecules. Then they move far apart from each other. Right? Right everyone? Solid के जो दो molecules हैं उनके बीच force of attraction बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. So we need to give a lots of heat energy to them. Right? हमें क्या करना है? हमें बहुत ज़्यादा energy देना पड़ेगा solid state. So that they overcome, or you can say they break the force of attraction which is in between these two molecules. All right, these two molecules. So whatever the force of attraction is there, they will break that, they will overcome from that, okay, and they move far apart from each other. All right, वो उसको break करेंगे, they will absorb heat energy and they will break the force of attraction which is in between the molecule. So when we give the heat to the solid state, okay, the molecules of the solid will absorb energy, and when they absorb energy, they become excited and they break the force of attraction which is in between the molecules. All right, all right. When they absorb the heat energy, then after that they will break the force of attraction which is in between the molecules. Okay, and these two molecules will move far apart from each other. Got it? Got it? जब फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन खत्म हो जाएगा, ये टूट जाएगा, तब मॉलिक्यूल्स आपस में थोड़े से दूर होंगे एक दूसरे से. Got it? So this is the phenomena in the solid state. All right. When we're talking about the liquid state, so in the liquid state, we all know the force of attraction is less than the solid state, right? In the liquid state, the molecules are arranged like this. They are a little bit far apart from each other, right everyone? This is the liquid. The molecules are little bit far apart from each other. They have a little bit of space in between them, right? So force of attraction is less when we compare to the solid state. In the solid state, force of attraction is very high, but in liquid, there is less force of attraction. There is a force of attraction between the molecules, but less. All right? Okay. Okay. So when we give heat to the liquid state, okay, they have a less force of attraction, so easily they overcome from that force of attraction. Okay, easily they can break the force of attraction. We need to give only a very little amount of heat to them, and when they absorb the heat, energy, okay, they break the force of attraction which is between them, okay, and they move more far apart from each other. All right, understood? So they expand larger than in compared to the solid. All right, solid expand very less. It expands very less. Expand very less. Okay, it expand larger. Okay, larger. Expand larger. And when we're talking about the gases, so molecules in the gases are very far apart from each other, right? बहुत दूर होते हैं. इतने दूर होते हैं. So as I told to you people that if the molecules are far from each other, then at that time the force of attraction is decreases or very less. As the molecules move far apart from each other, the force of attraction decreases. As the molecules are move closer to each other, then the force of attraction increases, right? जैसे जैसे molecules एक दूसरे से दूर जाएंगे, they move far apart from each other, then at that time the force of attraction decreases, कम होगा force of attraction. जैसे जैसे molecules पास आएंगे force of attraction बढ़ता जाएगा, एक दूसरे पे जो attraction लगेगा ना बीच में वो बढ़ता जाएगा when they come closer to each other. So when they come closer to each other, the force of attraction increases. When they move far apart from each other, okay, then the force of attraction decreases. Remember this phenomena always. All right, understood? Okay, so when you're talking about the gases, so in the gases you all know very well how the molecules are arranged in the gases, right? Molecules are very far apart from each other. So in this, like this. All right, so that means in gases the molecules are not having any force of attraction in between them, right? They don't have any force of attraction between them because they are very far from each other, so they have a negligible force of attraction between them, right? Force of attraction which is in between the molecules, they have a negligible force of attraction. All right, so if the force of attraction is negligible and if you give heat to this the gaseous state, okay, and if you give heat to this gaseous state, then very easily the molecules will move more and more further apart from each other, and that's why the gases expand largest. Okay, so gases expand largest in compared to these two. Because the force of attraction is negligible here, that's why they can move very easily further apart from each other if we give heat. Okay, so that's why the gases expand largest. When you're talking about the liquid, so when we give heat to the liquid state, okay, or any liquid substances, then the molecules will absorb heat energy, okay, and they overcome or they break the force of attraction. Whatever the force of attraction is there in between the molecules, okay, they will break that and they move further apart from each other. All right, all right. When you're talking about the solid state, so in the solid state, the molecules are very tightly held together. The force of attraction is very high. Force of attraction is very high in the solid state. So in this, if we want to give the heat, so we have to give a lots of heat energy to give to them. Okay, then the molecules will absorb energy. Then in the solid state, the molecules will absorb energy, and when they receive so much energy, after that they become excited and they break the force of attraction which is in between the molecules and they expand. So it takes time, it takes lots of heat energy, and it expands very less. All right, because they have a very high force of attraction in between them, in between the molecules. That means not me and not you. Okay, here are the molecules. All right, so that is the reason that solid expands very less, liquid expand larger, and the gases expand largest, or you can say maximum. Expansion is maximum in the gaseous state. All right, understood everyone? Understood? Do like this? Good. Okay. Next is change in state of matter. So let's go through this also. Change in state of matter, you can say the interconversion of a state. Okay. So interconversion state is what? What? If you want to change from one state of matter to another, that is the change in state of matter. If you want to change from solid state to the liquid state, or from liquid state to the gaseous state, okay, that is the change in state of matter. For example, you have a ice and you want to convert that ice into the liquid state. So you are changing from solid to the liquid state, and that is the change in state of matter. All right, that is the interconversion. All right, okay. So first one is solid liquid interconversion is there. Okay, then we will study about the liquid gas. Okay, then solid liquid, all these things we will study one by one. So first one is solid liquid interconversion. Okay, solid liquid interconversion means we are converting here any substance from solid state to the liquid state, right? From solid state to the liquid state. So what we have to do for changing from one state to another, from solid to liquid? We have to give heat to that particular substance, right? We have to give heat, right? Example like ice. So if you keep that ice at a room temperature, all right, that ice is in solid state. If you keep that at a room temperature, that ice will absorb heat energy from the surrounding. Okay, you don't need to give any candle, or you don't need to give any matchstick fire or anything. Okay, only it will take the heat from the surrounding, from the atmosphere. So the ice which you kept at your room temperature, okay, that ice will absorb the heat from the surrounding. When it absorbs the heat from the surrounding, it will break the force of attraction which is in between them. The molecules will break the force of attraction which is between them. All right, all right, and it starts melting and it gets converted into the liquid state. All right. So from the solid state to the liquid state, what we have to do? We have to heat. We have to give heat to the solid state so that the molecules of the solid, the same phenomena which I have told you here. All right. So that the molecules of the solid will absorb heat energy. They receive so much energy that they become so excited and they break the force of attraction which is in between the molecules. Okay. And they start melting. All right. All right, everyone. Okay. So we have to give heat. And when we give heat, the molecules absorbs energy. Don't forget this. When we give heat, the molecules absorbs energy. When they have so much energy, they become excited. For example, you will have 5,000, 10,000 rupees. Okay, they will become excited, right? And you start jumping and dancing in your room. Am I right? In the same manner, when the molecules absorbs energy, they also become very excited. Okay, and they also starts dancing and jumping at their same position. Okay, at their mean position. All right. So now come to the next. That is the liquid gas interconversion. Okay, sublimation you all know very well. Liquefaction you all know very well, right? Ishita, you got it? 10,000 rupees. She is laughing. Ishita. Ishita. What happened, Vita? She's continuously talking to someone. All right. She's only sitting in the class and talking to someone else. Maybe she is asking for the rupees, 10,000 rupees. I'll talk to her later. Okay. Sure, Vishta. Sure, you are having 8,000. Very good. All right. So next is liquid gas interconversion. Who will tell me this? The phenomena which is going on in this liquid gas interconversion, how we can convert the liquid to the gaseous state. Who will tell me how we are able to convert from liquid state to the gaseous state? Okay, Maika. Yes, Maika.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Beta.
Ma'am, we will heat the liquid and the liquid will rise in water vapor and that water vapor is known as gas. So, ma'am, it will convert from liquid to gas state and that is known as liquid to gas.
Okay, so how this phenomena happen? Means why on being heated, the liquid changes into the gas state. The same thing which I told you, not the same thing applied here. Think about it, Micah, and listen to me very carefully. All right. Okay, who will tell them? Anmol. Yes, Anmol. Yes, Anmol.
Miss, I want to. Hello, Miss. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Say.
Miss, like how could we change how interconversion this phenomena happens? So when heat touches the molecules or the atoms, they become energetic and they start vibrating. So when they start vibrating, they move apart from each other, and then this phenomena.
Yes, right, beta. Listen here, everyone. Again, I'm repeating. When we give heat to the liquid state, Okay, the molecules of the liquid will absorb heat energy. We are giving heat, so molecules will absorb heat energy. All right. So molecules will absorb heat energy, and when they receive so much energy, they become excited and they break the force of attraction which is in between the molecules. This is the force of attraction. So they will break this force of attraction. Okay. And when they break the force of attraction, they move far apart from each other. All right. When they move far apart from each other, they acquire the arrangement of molecules just like in a gas state. Okay. When they move far apart from each other, they become gases. All right. Just like here, the molecules are very far from each other. All right. So this is the same thing. People don't get confused in this. Condensation and liquefaction, you all know. You all know this. Underline this liquefaction solidification line. On page number 5, it is given there. Underline this. On page number 5, right hand side, third para, second line. When a substance in the gaseous state is cooled, it will change to the corresponding liquid below its boiling point. The phenomena is called condensation or liquefaction. Done? Done this, everyone? Okay. One more thing I want to tell you all, that Aryan asked me, in fact, he told me that I have given the difference between the exothermic and endothermic, right? And by mistake, that is my mistake, sorry for that. Heading was I have written that opposite. In place of endothermic, I have written there exothermic. All right. So I corrected that in all your copies, but still I'm saying that if any copy is left, okay, then please do it that by yourself. All right. Only what you have to do, you have to change the heading in place of where you have written the difference between the exothermic endothermic, where you have written the exothermic. In place of exothermic, you have to write endothermic, and in place of endothermic, you have to write exothermic. Only this much you have to do. All the points were the same. All right. I have corrected that in all your copies, but still I'm saying, but don't get confused in this. Okay. And in PDF also, I have published this corrected. All right. All right. Okay. So condensation, liquefaction line is underlined. Okay, then come to the sublimation. Sublimation, you all know. Sublimation means solid directly changes to the gaseous state without coming in the middle phase, without coming in the liquid state. Okay, so that is the sublimation. So you can underline this on page number 5, the last para. In this heading, some solids vaporize directly, some solids vaporize without melting, a phenomena called sublimation. Only this much you have to underline it. Okay, these things are very important. Okay, these things are very important. So read this, all these things very thoroughly. All right. Now come to the next, the composition of matter. So let's discuss this one, the composition of matter. So all you know that matter is made up of atom, molecules, right? Right? Who will tell me about this? The composition of matter. Who will tell me what is element, compound? Because I explained all these things. Advik? Yes, Advik. Yes, Advik. Remove your earphone, beta. You are not audible.
Everyone?
Say.
Ma'am, I am saying that what you have said to underline, I can't listen because due to network issue.
Okay, first of all, give the answer of this question. Composition of matter. Just tell me about this. What is the composition of matter?
Ma'am, not ma'am.
How matter is made up of?
Matter.
You don't know anything, Advik. अगर ऐसे ही चलता रहा तो सोचो आगे क्या होगा तुम्हारे. It's a very, very silly question. Very easy question. And I told this to you people in many sessions and repeated this again and again this line that how the matter is made up of. What are the things in the matter? Pratiksha? Yes,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning.
Ma'am, matter is composed of elements, and if we go on further dividing it, then it is at some point it will not be able to divide it. That is called element.
Yes,
Element,
absolutely.
sorry, ma'am, atom.
So matter is made up of smallest particle that is called atom. Okay, if we combine the two atom, it will form, if we combine the two same kind of atom, it will form element, right? Remember these things? Same kind of atom is called element, right? And the different kind of atoms combines, they form molecules of a compound, right? You all have to understand these two things. The first one is when same kind of atoms combine, they form molecule of an element. Molecule of an element. Remember this. Like H2, N2, O2. Okay, all these things are what? These things are molecule of an element. Why? Because the same kind of atoms are combined here, right? And when different kinds of atoms are combining, like if you are taking NH3, okay, NO2, CO2, any other we can take, okay, like NH3 or like your quicklime, okay, and anyone, H2O, all these things. So in these compounds, or you can see in these molecules, the different kinds of atoms are there. If you're talking about the H2O, so hydrogen, oxygen, both are here. Different kinds of atoms are here, right? So this is what, this is the molecule of a compound. If you're talking about nitrogen dioxide, NO2, so here nitrogen and oxygen are here. Okay, oxygen and nitrogen, both are different element. All right. So if two different kinds of atoms are combining, that means this is the molecule of a compound. All right. All right. If like N2 and N2, 2N is there. So N and N, nitrogen, nitrogen, these are the same element now. So here this is what? This is the molecule of an element. All right. So don't get confused in all these things and learn all the definitions. All right. This was the concept I told you all, right? Okay, then what holds together atoms and molecules? What holds together atoms and molecules? So molecules are held together by a force of attraction, right? Molecules in a matter are held together by a force of attraction, okay? And atoms in a molecules are held together by a chemical bond, right? Chemical bond hold the two atoms in a molecule, and the force of attraction which is in between the molecules that bind together the molecules in a matter. Okay, okay, understood? Matter, anything can be a matter, like this duster is a matter, okay, and this duster is solid. So in this the molecules are there, right? So इसमें क्या चीज है जो molecules को बांध के रखी हुई है? That is the force of attraction, right? Molecules, for example, this is the one, this is the second molecule. So these two molecules are held together, okay? These molecules are held together by a force of attraction, right? The one thing is clear, the molecules are held together in a matter by a force of attraction. The second thing is this, that inside the molecules there is atom. Okay, inside in each molecules there is atoms. So maybe there is 2 atoms, 3 atoms. So these atoms are held together by a chemical bond. Understood? Understood? Matter? Say this matter. Is this matter? Okay, in this the molecules are here. All right. The molecules are held together in a matter by a force of attraction. So this is what? This is force of attraction. Okay. And the atoms in the molecules. So this is the atoms in the molecules. I am making like this, like a star. Okay. So take as an example, like these stars are the atoms in a molecule. Okay, so these stars are held together inside this molecule by a chemical bond. All right. So atoms in a molecule. So atoms in a molecules are held together by a chemical bond, and molecules in the matter are held together by a force of attraction. Understood? These two things. Don't get confused in this. All right. Okay. And I have made here the stars and the circles, so you people don't make it in the exam copy. Okay, I've given only the example to make you understand. All right. Otherwise, atoms are nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen. Okay, all these things are there, not a star. Okay, atoms are not a star. All right. So now, if you will have any confusion in this chapter, you can ask to me. After that, I'll ask question if we have time. Okay. Okay, one by one. Varuna. Varuna, turn on your video. Varuna, turn on your video. Yes, Varuna, what you want to ask? I'm not able to unmute you. I don't know why. Okay, Harshita, you ask.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, I wants to ask that all the matters such as these are plastic things such as box and all. So which kind of elements are present in that? Like in iron Fe, this element is present. So in these kinds of which element is present?
Non-metal elements are present there, like carbon, hydrogen, all these things. All right.
And ma'am, one more question. It oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon, they are gaseous in nature, no?
Nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, yes, they are gaseous.
Okay, ma'am. Only this, ma'am. Thank you.
They exist as a gaseous state in the nature. Okay, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, fluorine, chlorine. Okay, all the noble gases like helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. All right, all these will exist as a gaseous state in the nature. Okay, bromine in the non-metal exists as a liquid state. Okay, in the nature, and mercury in the metals exist as a liquid state in the nature. Don't forget these two also. All right. Yes, Aryan. Yes, Aditi.
Can you tell me what is an ideal degree? Miss, can you tell me what is an ideal degree?
Can you
Miss, can you tell me what is an ideal degree of a room temperature?
25 degrees Celsius. 273 Kelvin. In Kelvin, that is 270. Okay, this is the room temperature. Okay, Swarnika.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Ma'am, the activities which are given in all the lessons and points to remember can come in the exams.
only whatever I explained to you. Okay. All the topics, not activity. You don't have to read the activities. Okay. And only that activity which is given in the exercises of the chapter. Only that
Okay.
will be understood.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. In the next session, I'll explain the question paper pattern. Okay. How I have given all the questions. So don't forget to join that class. That is important. Just rest.
Ma'am, my previous question answer.
Which one, beta?
Ma'am, matter theory. Ma'am, who has given the theory of matter?
Dalton, I told you now, and I forget to say that who has given the first. This is my homework, and I forgot to do that. Okay. Okay, next time I will explain you. But Dalton has given this. Okay. I think Shresh चला गया था उस समय, right? Sonika? He leave the meeting in last session. That's why. Okay, Janvi. What you want to ask, beta?
Miss, I have not raised my hand.
You have not raised your hand?
No.
Okay, okay. Yes, Shruti.
Miss, what is a moth ball?
Mothball is actually a compound, you can say a substance, chemical substance, okay, which directly convert from solid state to the gas state. Okay. And this we use as a, you can say, disinfect or pesticides. All right. In this naphthalene is presented.
Okay, ma'am.
So this we use as an insecticide, you can say. All right, next. Want to ask? Shresh, still you want to ask any question? You have already asked, then lower your hand. Shresh. Okay. So Anmol, what you want to ask? First of all, turn on your video so that I can see your face. Anmol. Okay, Manya. What you want to ask?
Gas is heated, then its volume will decrease or its volume will increase or its weight will decrease.
Then beta.
Ma'am, when gas is heated,
When gas is heated, then
ma'am, will its volume will increase
yes,
and ma'am the weight will decrease or
it will be same.
increase.
It will be same. It will be same. Only the volume will increase.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, everyone. So your homework is that you will prepare chapter 2, physical and chemical changes. In the next live session, we will revise that chapter. All right. Have a good day.